What's inside this box will probably be of interest to at least a select few of you. Hello everyone and welcome to Saturday. And welcome to a product review. Don't do product reviews very often on Steven Vlog. I get emails for them all the time, but they're never for things I want to cover. Until today, I got an email about a product that allows you to play the Switch handheld with a Pro controller. And I was actually just talking about this on the vlog just a few weeks ago, and how that I really couldn't play the Switch handheld anymore. My issue is, for one, I don't like the Joy-Cons. I think they're a great concept, but they're really tiny for someone who has giant monster hands like myself. And even playing it attached to the Switch, it's not a very comfortable setup. It's all very flat. There's not a lot of grooves that contour to your hand. It's not something that I really, really love to play handheld. The other issue is that earlier this year, I actually did some damage to my ulnar nerves by playing a mobile game with the phone up close to my face for extended periods of time. In doing so, I had my arm bent in a very uncomfortable way, and now, even though it's been months later, I still have residual issues, even when playing things like the Switch, where it's not quite as close to my face. So I got an email from Fixture Gaming, and they said, we have this product. It allows you to use your Pro controller handheld with the Switch. Do you want to try it out? And I said, yes. Yes, I do. Quick thing, I didn't get paid for this review. They didn't send me any money or anything like that. I just asked for the device itself. So they sent the device over and also a little carrying case, which I'll show you here in a minute. So how this thing works is it unfurls like this, and you put a controller, first party Pro controllers only, goes into the little slot here, and then it snaps in place. And once it's snapped in place, it's in place. It's one of the good things about this is that it's not flimsy. I mean, it's really sturdy. The device itself is plastic, which is probably good for weight purposes, but it's really snug. Once it's in there, it's in there. In fact, it's so in there that even when I have put my Switch back onto the dock, I actually leave the controller like this. It looks a little insane, but it's not any, less comfortable to play. It's also pretty thoughtful design. It has a cutout at the bottom that shows you the LED for the controller, so you know which controller number you are. And there's also something cut out on the top, so you can get to the sync button and also the charging port. It's just a pretty good setup. As you may suspect, the Switch itself slides into this part, and it uses the Joy-Con grooves in order to do so. So you just line it up, and once you got it lined up, you just slide it in, and that's it. There you go. And this is all adjustable, so you can decide exactly how you want this to be. And I got this unit, they sent this to me probably near as a hair 2 weeks ago, so I've been actually using it daily for the last 2 weeks. And I gotta tell you, I like it. I like it a lot. Here's why. For one, you get to use the Pro controller, which again, I've already explained. Some people might like the Joy-Cons. If you do, that's fine. This product isn't for you, but I like the Pro controller, and I've been able to use the Pro controller while playing games handheld. The other thing is that this, in a somewhat surprising twist, has actually helped some of my ulnar nerve issues. The reason is, it doesn't look like this is much, but this is like 3 inches. And those 3 inches have made a difference, because those 3 inches where the screen is getting closer to my face are 3 more inches that my arms can be down whenever I'm playing the Switch, and I'm not having the pains that I was having playing the Switch handheld before. Again, it sounds kind of insane because it's really not that big of a difference, but it's enough of a difference. I've been playing a lot of Pokemon Unite lately, and this might be a little gross, I don't think it is. I play in the bathroom because the matches are 10 minutes long. 10 minutes is a really good bathroom break, so I had been taking the Switch into the bathroom before I got this and doing a 10-minute match whenever I went. And even at the end of that 10-minute match, I was starting to get just like a little bit of pain in my arm from doing that. And for the past, like I said, almost 2 weeks, I've been playing with this, and I haven't gotten it. That's not to say maybe I wouldn't get it with prolonged play, but I'm not getting it at the same rate that I was getting it with the other setup. And if I'm only playing a match, I finish, I go back to work, and I don't have the pain that I had, which is really, really spectacular. So I really liked this thing. I didn't think that it was going to be quite as transformative as it was. Like, I was just expecting, oh, it's the Pro Controller, really cool. But actually, with the added distance, it's pretty great. It probably looks weird and unwieldy, and to be fair, it is. It's different. It doesn't feel the same as, you know, the Switch with the Joy-Cons. But once you've adjusted your screen and your controller to the center of gravity that you're going to use, for instance, I tend to play like this. If you are someone who games like this, then yeah, it'd be front heavy. But if you were going to do that, then you could put the Switch screen on top, and as long as you have your center of gravity set, it's fine. Haven't really noticed any problems related to that. And because it's really sturdy, like, there's not really a lot of wiggle. No issues with Pokemon Unite. And I also put in a bit of time into Tony Hawk, because it's got a lot more button mashing and pressing. And even then, like, there's not really a lot of wiggle. Once your brain locks onto where the screen is, like, you don't really notice that. So that hasn't really been a problem either. They also sent along this carrying case, and the carrying case is, well, it's sold separately if you want it to be, or you can buy the carrying case and the thing together as a unit. It's kind of a nice carrying case if you decide that this is like how you want to use the Switch handheld, because then you don't have to take it off and it can actually be transported this way. So then you can just go, all right, flatten it down, and it fits into the inlay in the case, and then you're good. You're all set. The case also has a spot for some of the Switch games, the physical Switch carts, and there's a little zipper pouch up here where you could put like cables or whatever for charging. And that's it. Again, special thank you to Fixture Gaming for sending this my way. I have really enjoyed using this for the past 2 weeks or so. Again, it kind of surprised me. I don't really have any cons or complaints about it, to be honest. Looking ahead into the future, because this is made of plastic, and the hinges, as a result, are made of plastic, I guess they could wear out. If you leave it alone, like if you're not constantly adjusting it, it would probably be fine. But I mean, if you were moving it a lot, maybe that would wear down the hinges over time. But that's about it. And if you're someone like me who really loves the Pro Controller, then this might be for you. Does it look insane? It does. I mean, you can't get around the fact that it looks crazy. But if that's not a problem for you, I have found this infinitely more comfortable than playing the Switch handheld otherwise. And if you need to go back to docked, again, just pull it down. It comes out, and then you put it in the dock. And I've been leaving this thing on, so if you want to, you can. If you don't want to, do whatever. But yeah, recommended. Really enjoyed this. If you're interested in picking this up, I will put links to all of the stuff, this, the case, and then the combo in the description below, so you can check it out. And thanks again to Fixture for sending this my way, so I could actually try this thing. A little weird that email showed up in my inbox literally like 2 days, 3 days after I made that video. I don't know if that's coincidence or if they stumbled upon that video and that's why they sent the email. I don't know. Either way, I'm glad they reached out, because this has actually improved my life a little bit. Cool. Thanks for watching. Let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?